First one. What do you make of the video Joe Saunders posted and the domestic abuse scandal that followed it? All right, so if you're not aware, Billy Joe Saunders, I think yesterday put a video on or not on YouTube, on Instagram, in a barn, punching a heavy bag, giving us tips on how to deal with our partners if they get on our nerves during this self-isolation period. He was talking to the guys and saying, if your missus gets on your tits, I guess, no, he didn't say that. If she gets on your nerves, what you want to do is hit her with a lead, a lead right hand. And he was doing a tutorial of how to really dig into the body with a, what was it? A right hook, I think it was. I can't remember. It was either, it doesn't really matter what the combination was. It was just basically telling us how to, what combination to hit the missus with if she's getting on your nerves. I didn't actually see this video when he posted it on Instagram, but what I did see was an article that the Daily Mirror printed, and they were basically just there talking about this video and saying it's not clear whether or not Billy Joe Saunders was joking, and it's alarming that he's teaching people how to inflict physical damage on their partner and promoting domestic abuse. Pull the fucking other one. Look, I watched that video, and to be honest with you, I found it funny. It made me laugh in a time when we're all sat at home, not being able to go out and do things and enjoy life. Little things like this is what kind of makes you smile throughout the day. Videos like this that Billy Joe Saunders is posting on the internet. And if you're that stupid that you don't understand that this is a joke, then that says more about you than it does about Billy Joe Saunders. He came out and had to apologize publicly for this, and I don't think he should have. I don't think what he did warrants an apology, because if you're getting offended by it, then that's on you. It's not on him. It's on you. It's on you for being ultra sensitive and not understanding that this is a joke. It was a blatant joke. Like, it reminded me a little bit of David Brent in The Office. Like when you could, it's a comedy program, but the way he made the video, it was like he was being serious. Like he didn't smile or nothing like that, and I found it funny. That's his personality. Like if you can't handle that sense of humor, then don't follow him. Don't watch his Instagram stories. And the fact that this article, the way the person wrote it, like that person has gone through, I'd assume, university. That person has gone through different jobs and whatnot, and has picked up experiences throughout life to come to a position where they're writing for a national tabloid. And for that person to then write, it is not clear if he was joking or not. Fuck you, man. Honestly, like how can you not know that he's joking? Do you know what I mean? How can you not see that this is a joke? I'll tell you what's a joke. The fact that you wrote that article, the fact that you felt that this is newsworthy content. Just because it's a slow news day or week or month because of this coronavirus, don't put that on Billy. Don't put that on Billy Joe Saunders. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not his fault this is happening. He's put out a video for us to laugh at. It's a blatant 100% joke, and you see fit to try and drag his name through the dirt again, where he's had to come out and make a public apology. It's not right, man. It's not fair. It's not fair because it's obvious this was a joke. But yeah, I mean, with his apology, like when he made his apology, which I don't think he should have had to do, I wish he said something like, for those of you that don't know me well enough, I just want to clarify that this was a joke. But if you're offended, now that you know that I'm joking, if you're still offended, then you need to man the fuck up. Pretty much, because that wasn't a cough, by the way. That was a laugh. All right, that was the start of a laugh. I haven't got the coronavirus. But yeah, like he shouldn't have had to apologize. He could have clarified the fact that he was joking. If you're not aware of who I am, if you don't know my kind of sense of humor, I was joking. Now that you know that this is a joke, and in that context, if you're still offended, then there's nothing more I can say or do to you, because it's now your problem. It's not mine. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I hope Billy Joe Saunders continues to make those kinds of videos on Instagram, because I'm a fan of him, man. I like his sense. I like his sense of humor. I listened to an interview that he did with Kugan Cassius of IFL, over the phone this week. It was like 2 or 3 days ago, and he just made me laugh. He's a funny guy. I like his sense of humor. I can imagine sitting down in the pub and having a beer with him and having a laugh. He seems like a good guy, and I just hate the world that we live in, where he has to apologize for who he is because he says things in front of the camera that everyone else says not in the public forum. Do you know what I mean? Like, people say these kinds of things amongst their own friend circle, at home, etc., etc. But it's just double standards, because it's all right to say it in private with your friends and family, but if you say it in an interview or on Instagram, if you're a celebrity, then all of a sudden, like, you're the bad guy, when the person writing the article, whatever, probably has done and said thing a lot worse, but just because no one knows or cares who they are, they're not reprimanded for it. It's fucking bollocks. It's a load of bollocks. He's not done nothing wrong, and he shouldn't have had to apologize. If you enjoyed that video, there's plenty more where that came from. All you got to do is click the description and you'll see a load of links there. Those links are for the podcast. So with whatever phone or app you use, there's a link there for you. Just click it, subscribe to the podcast, and you can listen to the full show. If you can't be asked to do that, you can probably see there's another video on the screen in front of you now. So click that and you can enjoy more content from the battle camp. And the battle camp is just me, basically. Yeah, check it out.